two, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Gotta get your groove on. All right. Shout out to Shane. We live. Red Dots on Live Fox 5. You already know what time it is. So let's get right into it. What's going on, man? It's the one and only holiday season. You're here for a reason. And today is episode 12. I'm not putting my fingers up because I know I'm going to go backwards with it. But episode 12 of the Road to 1,000. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Road to 1,000 followers. Road to 1,000 steps. Whatever the road that you're on, that's the road we're getting to. Welcome back to another episode, man. I'm so glad and thankful and gracious that you're here with me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. That's good for my ego. Hey, all right. Excuse the voice. I don't have the best listening voice right now. Something in the I got a hairball. Hold on. So sorry. But we're here today nonetheless to give gems, give value, and just discuss what's going on in the world and how we can get better. Because on this road to 1,000, it's just one step in front of the other. And then we're only on step 12. Wait till we get to the 1,000th post, the 1,000th episode. What does that look like? Are we in the same space? Are we in a different venue? Do we have our own? Like, wow, the possibilities are endless. I didn't even think of that. But that's for another day. Let's go ahead and get into today. And today's topic actually comes from yesterday's thoughts. Yesterday, I woke up in the morning, and I have a routine that I'm trying to establish. It's not there yet. It's not guaranteed where it's just automatic. I wake up and I do it. But the routine that I want to establish is that I wake up and I know I can't separate from the phone just yet. So what I do is use the phone for its good rather than its negative potential. So I wake up, get on the phone, and I want to go to the Bible. I already know there's the dopamine effect from getting on your phone. Blue light's going to wake me up. I'm trying to use all these things that they say are negative for the positive. So I'm like, yeah, I know I'm a little grumpy when I wake up, but I know if I get on my phone, that blue light's going to hit my eyes. I'm going to be able to wake up. I'm going to be scrolling. I'm using my bodily functions. I'm going to start to wake up. So instead of scrolling on social media, what I want to do is go to the Bible. Start feeding my mind. Start feeding my soul. Get this temple right. Before I even step out of bed, I'm still laying down. I'm still waking up. And I'm trying to read the words. I'm trying to get some armor on this body of mine, man. I don't want to come out here naked. It's too many ops out here, you feel me? And I want to make sure that I'm protected. So I want to have the Bible on standby. So I even have it on the, if you have an iPhone, on the dock. Maybe I'll pull it up and do a, let me see. This is a visual, obviously, for, I'll do it later. I have it set up. But I have on the dock where you can have the 4 things on the bottom of an iPhone. I have the Bible set up. I have the Bible commentary. I use Enduring Word for those who want to have commentary, where you can just get a deeper understanding of what the Bible is saying. It's somebody's interpretation, obviously, but it gives you a deeper thought, I guess. I can't think of another word, but it gives you a different concept. So instead of just reading the Bible and not understanding what the word meant, somebody's going through their own interpretation of, hey, this is what this meant. So now I can look at it a little bit deeper and say, oh, okay, he looks at it this way, but I might look at it from this way. It just gives me a different perspective. Said that probably like 12 different times to say the same thing. Crazy. I'm getting better. Don't judge me. Pray for me. So I'm trying to do that. And what I actually did yesterday, oddly enough, I went back to my old habits. I started to go to the Bible, thumb over the app. And it just felt like something took over me, right? Something said, go check Instagram. I keep hitting this, sorry. Go check Instagram, man. Go see what's going on Instagram. So what I do, follow it. I go to Instagram. I'm scrolling. I see a famous guy who's doing a lot of positive work and is very impactful. But he has a videographer, man. And I'm over here trying to hide names for it because it's a good story. It's a good lesson. And he's doing really good things in the world. Al Fury, man. If anybody knows Al, went to VCU. I know of him. We weren't like friends, but like obviously you know people at VCU. But he's doing work with Ryan Clark, which is amazing, which is like top tier. He's like on NFL. He's on ESPN. He's up in Bristol. He's up in New York doing work with the Pivot. If you don't know the Pivot, you need to get up out of from under that rock. Like there's so many things that's going on in the success with Al with Ryan. And I got there and I'm scrolling and I started to think, man, that could be me. Oh man. I need to get on my Zoom. I need to get right. Like, man, I'm not doing enough. Oh man, I'm not where I need to be. And for those that are looking to make a transformation in your life, for those that are looking to try and improve your life, trying to get better one day at a time, this story hopefully resonates with you. And then if it doesn't, I'm going to make sure that it resonates by the end. You do not want to compare with somebody else's story or journey at all. And crazy enough, I'm talking this stuff, but I'm giving you my faults too, right? I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying, yo, you should listen to me because I do XYZ perfectly. No, I'm telling you my ups and my downs. I'm giving you my journey, my perspective, my life, so you can improve and have a better life than I've ever had. So I'm saying, as I'm looking through Instagram, first thing in the morning, it's not like middle of the day, not like I've got in tune with myself, not like I got in tune with the day, not like I've set goals and agendas to attack my life. I start comparing to somebody else's life that I know nothing about. I start comparing my life to an individual that I don't even know what he's been through to get to that level. And I start sitting there and I'm withering away the day. I'm wasting away a couple minutes on the morning. And then I go right in my journal, as I always do. Don't know if I have it today, but you know, I have the journal. I have the artist's way. I'm doing my morning pages. And in that, I really sat down and I'm writing. And the anecdote kicked in where the higher AJ starts talking. And he says, bro, you need to stay in your own lane. You need to focus on the life that you are trying to live. You comparing yourself to Al right now, and you don't even know what Al has been through. You don't even know what it took for him to even get there. You don't know the sacrifices he's made. You only see that he's with Ryan Clark right now. You probably don't even know the work that goes into it. You're looking at the video where they're doing a time lapse of working a 20-hour day, talking 6 times on TV. The repetition it takes to be built for that, to be up and talking from 5 in the morning to 10 or midnight. Like, comparison is the thief of your joy. And right now you out here scrolling away, viewing other people's lives when you have a life to live. You're not living your own life. And that comes from the thread I put today. If I can, internet always moves slow when you want to get to it. Today's thread is, it's crazy. It went away, but it's here now. It's so easy to get lost in someone else's life that you forget that you have your own life to live. Comparison is the thief of joy. Enjoy your life while you have it. And seriously, man, when you start taking action, when you start saying, oh, I'm going to 10x my life, and now I'm going to take more action than I've ever taken prior to this moment, and you start setting these goals, and then you backtrack from the destination to the directions, and now you're here, and you start moving on that path, you will start to realize that, one, time is not on your side. You will start to realize that, yo, I'm trying to get to where that's at. And 2, I don't have time to waste. There is no time to waste when you are really on your Zoom, when you really trying to get some motion, when you really trying to get active and be something, there is no time to be playing around. The goal right now is to get as rich as possible, as fast as possible, so I can maximize the time I have with the people I love forever and ever, until the time withers away. I've gotten to this point, and I hope you have too, if you're in the same boat as me. I am tired of living the life I live. I am tired of, in a way, budgeting on what I can and can't spend. I want to get to a point where it's budgeting. Okay, I have this, but I shouldn't spend that right now. I have to start with what I have to get to where I'm going. And right now, it's time to make the change. There's a transformation right now because I'm in my own lane. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a transformation that is happening right before your eyes as we are going through this road to 1,000. And if you're on the road too, if you're traveling with me on this road, I want you to start looking at life from this perspective. Look at it from a producer's perspective, not a consumer. If you're producing content, if you're producing a product, if you're producing a service, start really looking at the top individuals in the field. Prime example, J. Cole, Drake dropped First Person Shooter yesterday, music video. There's a consumer side where you're looking at the video like, man, this is dope. Like, oh my God, this is crazy. But if you're looking at it from a producer's side, think about the thoughts they had to sit down and create that music video. Think about the creative imagination that they sat down as a collective. And I was in group chats giving a lot of praise to Gibson Hazard because he also did the I Just Want to Rock video. And that video went ultra viral. Insanity, like crushed last year. And now you double back and do First Person Shooter, which when I looked at it had 100,000 views in 30 minutes, which means it's probably at 1 million right now in under 24 hours. Think about the creative ideas that they have to sit and think through. Think about the practice that is taken from them. I'm messing all that up, but you get where I'm going with this right now. How long has it taken them to get to that level of artistry that they're at? And you should get excited because you can do the exact same thing if you stay in your lane. They wasn't worried about who's the best, who's the GOAT, who the GOAT. I mean, it's a joke, but like that, and that's on the song, if you don't know. They wasn't worried about who was on the right or the left of them. They stayed in their lane. They started perfecting their craft. And when I say there's a transformation happening, and I want you to be on the road with me on this, and there's two sides from a producer and a consumer. If you start getting on this producer side and you start giving value to people, you start giving products, service, knowledge, education, entertainment, whatever it is, you start giving it instead of consuming it. You will realize that one, it takes a lot of time. I'm waking up early because I need to, waking up at 6:45, 7, because I need to journal. Journal takes about 30 to 45 minutes. I'm trading, because I want an income. We'll have a segment where I break down everything I'm trying to do, put it on tape, so that when it comes to fruition, it makes sense. But I'm trading 8 to 9. I need to be here at between 9:30 and 10 on a normal day. Today I had to get here a little earlier because I'm working earlier, my 9 to 5. I'm trading. I'm coming here to record, which means I have to set up, push the record for the 17 to 20 minutes. Then I have to put everything back down to get back home, get ready for work an 8-hour shift. If I didn't edit before the shift, I have to edit after the shift because I want the videos to come out that day. Do you see the transformation? Do you hear the transformation? There is no time to be looking at somebody else's life when I'm trying to build my own. And I hope you feel the same when you are on that road to say, hey, I'm trying to lose 20 pounds. I'm trying to come back in next summer, body snatched. I'm trying to get the crazy back. I want the chest. I want the arms. Do you really have time to be transferring over in other people's lanes? Do you really have time to be looking at what other people are doing when you are trying to live your own life? And think about the gratification that comes when you start really, really living your own life and you start seeing the results from the work that you've put in. That's where the confidence comes from. That's where the confidence stays and it sticks. And you just say, you know what? I have the self-discipline to get up every day, to come in front of a mic, to press record, to express my thoughts, and try and help somebody live a better life than they were living yesterday. That's gonna build some self-esteem. That's gonna build some momentum. And if you stay in your lane, you might start off walking. You actually might start off crawling because you just don't know how to walk yet. But then you get up and you walk. And then, oh, okay. Right now, it's only three people liking the live. It's only a couple people joining the live. Yeah, something might boom like a odd factor. But I'm consistent. I'm looking at the leading indicators, not the lagging. Listen, if you're on your Zoom, man, those leading indicators are going to be perfect for you because you don't need to worry about the lagging indicators. Those are going to be a result of the leading factors. Control what you can control. Can I come in here every day and record? To the best of my ability, yes. Can I make sure that I edit the video and make sure that it gets posted every day? To the best of my ability, yes. Can I journal every day to keep these thoughts running in my mind, keep me creative, keep me loose, keep me nimble, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, to the best of my ability? Yes, those are all leading indicators. These are things that I can control. I can't control who views the videos. I can't control who likes, comments, and subscribes. I can't control who starts to pay for merch, but I can put it out there. And at some point, there's enough people in the world where I'm going to find my community. I'm going to find somebody who wants to join this road to whatever they're trying to get to. I will find the person that says, hey, I love your merch and I'm going to buy every single thing you drop. But they won't know if I'm not on my Zoom, if I'm not staying in my lane, if I'm not posting every single day, getting the marketing out there. They will never see the light. They will never know me because I'm out here looking at somebody else's life and trying to compare mine to theirs. So stay in your own lane. Get on your Zoom. We are, I think, 46 days now away from the end of the year. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. Let's get active. Let's create some motion. 2024, people should be looking at you like, man, you changed. And it's only been 46 days. Imagine if you gave them a full 365. I was about to do the math and try and get 2 years, but I couldn't get it off the top of my head. It's like 720, 730. I think it's 730. 730 days. We'll do the math. I think I'm off. I might be right. Imagine if you gave them a full 730 days. And they're going to be like, yo, who is this guy? And you the best version of yourself. You don't even know who that old person was. Stay in your lane, man. Get on your Zoom. Let's get active. Let's create motion. If you are here on a road to whatever it is, please let me know. I am giving you all of me, but I want to make sure that you have the same support system that you are giving me. So let me know. What are you on right now? What road are you on? What are you trying to attain? Who are you trying to be? What is the goal? Let me help you. If it's not monetary, I know I can give you motivation. I know I can give you encouragement because I know what it means when you're doing this alone. It's hard. It's hard. And I don't want you to do that. So make sure that you reach out to me in the comments, DMs, whatever it is. Let's make it happen, man. We are out. We got in here. We did what we needed to do, and I'm happy. I'm super happy. I'm glad I was able to get in here. I'm glad I was able to accomplish what I said I wanted to, and I'm glad we got another episode, man. Tomorrow we are having the first installment of Reflection Fridays. That name will probably change. That's just what it's off the top of my head. But if you've heard my quotes before, I'll give it a quick one. It's congratulations, you made it to the end of the week. Make sure you take time today to sit back and reflect, and whether the week was good or even if the week was bad, always remember to enjoy your life, because at the end of the day, you are still here. We are going to expand that topic. We're going to sit back tomorrow and review and reflect on the week to see what was good, what was bad, what worked, what didn't, and just be grateful for it all. We made it through another week. I'm still here. So make sure you tune into that tomorrow. We'll also be going live tomorrow with that. So turn on post notifications, man. If you want to see a different perspective of what this looks like, maybe a little behind the scenes, we might have a pen and paper out and start writing some stuff down. Come join the live, and then we can have a conversation too, a dialogue. It'll be really cool. It'll be a good time. So until tomorrow, love, peace, whatever you put on your hair, make sure you do it that type of grease. Make sure you put something on your lips, man. I don't want you out here looking crusty. It's starting to get really cold out, and you can get really ashy really fast. Remember that the destination means nothing if the journey isn't worthwhile. So always defer to the journey. And life is not that serious. So stay goofy. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.